My people, John go don mature. But this time, e get something where I want make we understand as we dey go into this election. If you study the political history of Nigeria very well, you go understand say Nigeria get 130 years jinx wey dey follow our political history. If you calculate back very well, you will find out say 30 years ago, 9 Abiola election crisis happened. If you still look back 30 years before that time, something significant happened for our political history. And this time around, there are all signs that the political establishment don't gang up. They even talk am. Governor of Kano State, Ganduje, talk am say they don't gang up to make sure say Peter Obi no win this election, because if he win, their own don't finish. The youth not go respect them again. So there is a gang up against Peter Obi. As if that's not enough, Peter Obi talk am for one video we will go watch soon. Say now we go defend our vote. Him not go fit defend our vote for us. Yes, only him not go fit, because the matter is really strong. And then as if that is not enough again, there is this prophecy where I come across on social media, where I want make we analyze together. We will listen together, then we will understand where we they go. We will understand say no go easy, but together we can do this. Because this one pass only one person, it pass only Peter Obi. I beg, Mona listen to waiting Peter Obi talk, then we go watch the prophecy.
What I want to ask is, Nigerians are galvanized to vote for you. Do you have the capacity to defend our votes?
And my brother asked me, can I defend your vote? Yes. Let me tell you why he's asked that question. People still see that I'm voting for Peter Obi. No. You're voting for yourself. If you think you're voting for Peter Obi, then you expect Peter Obi to defend your vote. But if you believe that you're voting for yourself, I told Pat to Tommy, he's left. I told the youth I spoke to in Abuja 2 days ago, you're running for this election through me. And like I told people who are close to me every day, and my wife knows that, how can I disappoint these people if not asking God to punish me if they give me the opportunity? I would rather die working for this country than fail them, because they have a lot of hope. They're not saying that I should achieve everything overnight. They want to see 100% effort. They don't want jokes again. Nigeria doesn't have room to waste anybody's time again. Time is finished. We need to just face building the country. And I've done it in a small way, where I was governor, working 24 hours. It's managing director of Son. Go and read his book. Or go and read Dora Akunyele's daughter's book. Everybody knows that as governor, I work 24 hours. If you come to my desk 3 a.m., you see me working. That's what Nigeria requires now. It requires somebody with physical and mental energy to deal with this matter. No joke.
God told me, and that was all I said. Today's date is what? Shout it. 19th of 2023. All right. If you ask me a straight question on the road and just say, Afi, who will be the next president of Nigeria after Buhari? My answer will shock you, but you will understand later, because the ways of the prophet is different from the ways of man. If you ask me on the road, just walking on the road, and you did not ask me to explain anything, I say, sir, after Buhari, who is the next president of Nigeria? Do you know the name? I'll tell you. Yemi Osinbajo. I told you, I said my words will shock you. I know you are confused already. Believe me, it's my office. I say it again. Hear me carefully. If you ask me on the street, except there's always the will of man. But now, hear me carefully. Not the will of the people now. The will of the people has been sealed, as in looking into the sky. But if you ask me and say, after Buhari, who is the next president, who will sit on the seat called the throne of Nigeria in Aso Rock, I will tell you the name is Yemi Osinbajo, except when the man says no. But mark my word, he will be offered. The presidential election will be peaceful. Don't be afraid. There will not be killings. Go out and vote. However, so because there is no money to buy vote, he will lose in the polls. But already there is a partnership with a man in the system that will cause the vote to be rigged. So suddenly I saw the numbers dropping, and I saw INEC announcing BAT as a winner. However, follow me. I even saw what he was wearing. He was announced winner, and we will see a video where we'll do like this. The video will trend. Because I've lived in the. A revolution is coming. A greater than NSAS is coming. People, the doors will be shut. You will not go to work. You will be in your houses. Future. Follow. He will be declared winner on falsehood. The Lord, I saw Peter will be crying, red eye in tears, proper tears. I saw Atiku like this. I told Atiku 4 years ago, I told this team 4 years ago that he will never become the president of Nigeria, and that's still within his stone. He will never. So there's nothing to bother. He should just go home and keep his money. But follow me carefully. A revolution is coming. A greater than NSAS is coming. People, the doors will be shut. You will not go to work. You will be in your houses. How will this revolution start? Hear me. How will the revolution start? Somehow the information will spill out that the election was rigged. And the youth will get to the street. It won't just be Lagos. It will be almost every state of Nigeria. The youth will get to the street and they will start the protests. These protests will lead to a revolution. Hear me? Peter Obi will go to court. He will go to court. And the day for swearing him to Tinubu will come. I saw white, I saw green. About to be sworn in that day. And everybody that I said is the next president will be rejoicing. We say, yes, I told you. Prophet that don't see far will start telling you, didn't I tell you Tinubu is the next president? And while at that event, it looks like a very open ground, like a stadium-like center. I'm telling you what will happen. So, while at that event, military men will come in and they will arrest Tinubu. I'm playing the movie before you, Abi. So that you will know that prophecy is not just calling people's name. Mark my words. I'm speaking from my office. I'm not speaking by a gift. He'll be arrested. And at that point, an interim government will rule Nigeria. The interim government that will rule Nigeria will not be military. It's not a coup. The military will partner with the interim government and they would ask who should be put on the throne. Buhari will say, I'm done. I'm for peace. And he will say, make Oshibajo the next. Now, for fear of previous relationship of Oshibajo with Bat, Oshibajo might say, I don't want. If he says so, they will look for another. That's the only condition. But what I saw, but that Oshibajo accepted and he became a president. But that side has a question mark, a condition to it. Are you loving the movie? Before the 29th, the swearing in day, when Bat will be taken. Before that day, when Bat will be taken, I saw Peter will be arrested and detained by DSS after the election. Because he's coming to play the role of somewhat like a Messiah, but not the way you define Messiah. And the way Messiah suffers, he must suffer. He'll be arrested and detained. When moment that is done, please stay in your houses. The moment that is done, the revolution and the riots will increase. There will be killings. There will be destruction of properties. As the days to the election comes by, you will see more PDP governors joining Peter Obi. They might not declare publicly, but they will give him all the support that he needs. In the election, number one, in numbers of votes will be Obi. Number two will be Bat. Number three will be Atiku. However, like I told you, it will be rigged, and you hear number one is Bat, number two is Obi, number three is Atiku. I saw United Nations intervening. After Tinubu is taken away, I think released for a while, he will also go to court. The interim government will not be long. No. The interim government will not be long, and after a while, a court will declare Obi as winner of the election. Then I saw Peter Obi in Aso Rock. I saw him giving speech as a president of Nigeria, but not May 29th.
My people, this will not be time to doubt prophecy. We're ready. The journey might not be easy, but we'll get there. God is with us.